guys, so today I'm going to give you some handy tips and tricks for improving your extended butterfly. Extended butterfly is an intermediate pole dance trick. It's really beautiful and it of course never goes out of fashion. The closer you are to a split, the longer line you're going to get. But don't worry if you don't have your splits yet. As long as your toes are pointed and your legs are nice and straight, it's a really beautiful trick and it will look so good on you. It's really worth practicing this trick and making sure it is perfect. It pays off big time. Plus it can be used as a transition into lots of other advanced pole dance sequences. It also improves your active flexibility, which is going to improve your splits all around. So it really pays off to have this trick nice and strong and perfect. So let's talk about how we can improve it and to make it look like $1 million. So let's go into the pole and get started. So before you try your extended butterfly, make sure that your pole is nice and clean so that you can get the maximum grip on your hands. Also make sure that your regular butterfly, that is butterfly with both legs bent, is really solid and feels perfect and comfortable, like you can do it really easily without any fear or anything like that. It's going to lay a really good foundation for your extended butterfly. As it's a more advanced trick, it can feel a little bit scary at first, so make sure that all the groundwork is in place before you attempt it. So we're going to lift into our butterfly, taking for granted that you already have a really strong regular butterfly. And if you don't, make sure you attend our intermediate class so that you can work on it. So I'm going to lift up to my invert, outside leg hang. Let me just spin myself around here to give you the best view. Hopefully that should work. Bottom hand down in a bracket grip. Into my butterfly, catching my calf on the pole. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look up at my top foot. I'm going to push my hips away as I extend the top leg. I'm going to turn my hip out towards the ground and I'm turning my chest towards the pole, arching my back a little bit, making sure both legs are straight. Pull on the heel so that you can pull yourself back in, back onto the knee and back to safety again. Up to your shooting star, Jamila, and whatever you like to get out. So, in looking up at your top foot in your butterfly, it's going to help you to twist your body towards the pole. So we're twisting both those shoulders in, slightly turning the chest and opening out. We're also going to open our hips. So when I say that, in a square split, we have Barbie doll legs, both hips are facing forward. Turning out the back foot, so rotating the knee away from you so that we can get into a more open split. It's going to make your splits look more flexible and make those lines a lot longer. Plus it's going to help you to balance a little bit as you're turning your chest away. So keep that in mind, your square split is going to make your shape a lot smaller, so turn out your back leg, or the one that's behind you in your butterfly, so you can make that line a lot longer and cheat that split a little bit. It's okay to do that on the pole and in this trick. So, one more time, lifting up into our regular butterfly from an outside leg hang. Make sure you have your magic finger grip on the bottom, catching onto the ankle. Now, look up at your foot as you extend the knee, pushing your hips away. Keep on looking up, turn your chest towards the pole, extending the back leg. Hopefully you can still see, or you can see it in the mirror with my reflection. Arching your back a little bit. Pull on the heel, pulling on your top arm as well to help you get that leg back onto the pole to your knee again so that you're back to safety. So that you can continue with whatever transition you want out of it. Make sure that with whatever way out that you're using control and using your strength to get out of it. So that way we build up good habits in always getting out of the trick in the safest and prettiest way possible. You don't want to ever drop down to the ground because this is going to create bad habits for your body and you don't want that to happen in the middle of a performance, for example. So hopefully these tips are useful for you in your extended butterfly. Remember, make sure that you've got good hand grip as you're relying a lot on our arm strength here. Make sure as you are pushing out onto the ankle of the leg that's hooked on the pole, look up at the foot, push your hips away and drive that leg really straight. The more you push your hips away, the more anchorage you're going to get on the foot as it's going to be caught at the back of your heel. So keep pushing away. The more you lean away, the more grip you're going to get. Open your hips, turning the back knee away from you so that we can open out into an unsquare split. Turn your chest towards the pole. And make sure you're slightly turning away. Again, nothing is ever straight here. Everything is always either slightly turned out so that we can get more balance as we open out into a split. So make sure that you have somebody to spot you when you're doing this trick as well. It makes everything easier, of course, and they can help you to rotate the right way, as when you're upside down, left and right tend to go out the window. So make sure you're always looking at that foot, that way you know which way you're going. Good luck with your extended butterfly, guys. If you have any questions, please just ask. And let us know how you get on. If you make any good pictures or any good progress with it, make sure to get in touch with us. So till next time, guys, rock on and happy poling.